just as the Earth knows exactly how to orbit the sun, just as your heart knows exactly how to beat, your unconscious mind knows exactly how to weave together the perfect circumstances, opportunities, and connections. You feel yourself aligning with the timeline where you find the greatest love, and it works out perfectly for you. It may be a relationship that you're currently in that suddenly blossoms. Right now, in this very moment, as you're listening to these words, there exists a version of you living your most extraordinary life. A version that has already achieved everything you have ever dreamed of, and more than you could possibly imagine. This isn't wishful thinking or mere visualization. This is a quantum reality. In the next few minutes, when you listen and watch this video, you will completely transform your life by accessing that exact timeline. That version of you who has already mastered abundance, who attracts wealth effortlessly, who influences millions, who experiences vibrant health and profound, loving, romantic relationships. That version is not just possible, it is already real. And this is an activation. This is not a meditation or hypnosis. Simply by listening to the pattern of words I use, using specific linguistic technologies, I will shift your energy field into a timeline so fantastic, more powerful than you could ever imagine. The most powerful timeline shift you will ever experience. And it is possible for me to do this if you have an open mind. You are receptive to the words that I use. You just give yourself and align yourself to the energies that we create in this short little session. What you're about to experience is a powerful quantum activation that has already transformed countless lives. People who have experienced this activation report miraculous changes, unexpected windfalls of money, sudden healings, incredible opportunities, profound experiences, spiritual enlightenment, and remarkable synchronicities that seem almost impossible. The fascinating thing about timeline shifting is that it works whether you believe in it or not. Just like gravity doesn't require your belief to function. The quantum nature of reality continues to operate regardless of our awareness of it. And in the next few minutes, you're going to experience firsthand just how powerful this can be. I want you to release that part of your mind that questions, that part of your mind that limits your belief in the supernatural, in the miraculous. I want you to let go and get ready to experience the most profound timeline shift of your life. Your perfect timeline is calling, and it's time to answer. Now, this is a little different than the other activations I've done. We're not just focused on one particular aspect of your timeline. My goal is for you to enter a timeline in which you are incredibly healthy, beautiful, magnificent, wealthy. You are in the most amazing, loving relationship. You're traveling the world, experiencing so many incredible things, living a long life with incredible friendships, and experiencing joy in every way, shape, and form. You are of great service to others. You are changing the world. You are a star. All of these things in one simple activation. How good can it get? That's the real question I want you to ask. How good of a life can you live? As you listen to my voice, begin to notice the subtle sensations around you, the gentle movement of air across your skin, the rhythm of your breathing, the weight of your body in space. And as you become aware of these sensations, you might begin to notice something fascinating. How each breath, each beat of your heart, each moment Each choice creates ripples through the fabric of reality around you. Think about the last time you made a simple choice, perhaps which route to take to work, or what to have for breakfast. In that moment, reality split into countless branches, each one carrying forward different possibilities, different experiences, different versions of you. And while your conscious mind just followed one path, all those other possible timelines continue to exist, to flourish, and to grow, and they still move on. There are infinite numbers of these timelines. You might notice how certain moments in your life seem to stand out. Decisions like nexus points that felt significant. Choices that seemed to shift everything. Those moments were quantum branching points where your reality split most dramatically. And in some of those branches, everything aligned perfectly. Every choice led to greater success. Every decision opened new doors. Every moment brought you closer to your highest potential. And just as naturally as water flows downhill, as effortlessly as leaves turn toward the sun, you might find yourself naturally drawn toward your optimal experiences. Because deep within your quantum consciousness, you already know which timelines serve you your highest good. You've always known, even if you weren't consciously aware of it. Time flows differently in these quantum spaces. You might notice how you have certain moments that seem to stretch, while others flow quickly. How sometimes an entire day can feel like a moment, while a single moment can contain an eternity of a possibility within you. And in these flowing moments between moments, that's where the magic of timeline shifting occurs. As you continue listening, you might begin to notice subtle shifts in your awareness. Perhaps colors seem a bit brighter, sounds a bit clearer, possibilities a bit more tangible. These are signs that your consciousness is already beginning to align with your optimal timeline. The timeline where everything flows effortlessly, where abundance is natural, where your highest potential unfolds automatically. Feel into it now, in this space, in this moment. The shift begins. And just as the Earth knows exactly how to orbit the sun, just as your heart knows exactly how to beat, your consciousness knows exactly how to shift into perfect alignment with your best possible timeline. I'm awakening this ability within you, a sensation within you that's able to detect specific timelines. And you are shifting automatically. It's happening already. With each breath, with each heartbeat, each moment flowing into the next. The fascinating thing about timeline shifting is how it often feels like remembering something that you've always known. Like coming home to a place you've never been, yet somehow you recognize completely. And as you continue this journey together, you might find yourself remembering more and more about who you truly are, about the magnificent potential that has always been within you. You know, I recently spoke to someone who experienced something remarkable. He told me one morning he woke up and noticed something different. The way the sunlight streamed through his window seemed brighter, more alive. And as he went about his day, he began noticing little changes. People smiled at him more frequently, opportunities seemed to appear out of nowhere, and ideas flowed more easily than ever before. He didn't realize it then, but he had begun shifting into his optimal timeline. And just as he noticed these changes, you might begin to notice similar shifts in your own experience during this very activation. Perhaps you'll find yourself having more inspiring conversations or receiving unexpected messages of opportunity. You might notice how doors begin opening effortlessly, how the right people seem to appear at exactly the right moment. I remember another fascinating story about a teacher who had always dreamed of reaching a wider audience with his message, and he started noticing how his students were becoming more engaged, how his words seemed to carry more impact. Then one day, someone recorded one of his talks and shared it online. What happened next amazed everyone, except those who understand how timeline shifting works. His message began reaching millions. Opportunities for speaking engagements flooded in, and his inbox filled with messages from people whose lives he had transformed. And as you continue listening, you begin to recognize how your optimal timeline is unfolding now. Perhaps you notice how your words carry more weight, how people lean in when you speak, how your presence seems to naturally command attention and respect, how you are becoming more magnetic, because in your best timeline, your magnetism grows naturally, effortlessly, like a flower turning toward the sun. You shine brightly. Let me share something fascinating about a timeline collapse. It's like when you're looking at a deck of cards spread out and suddenly all the aces naturally align. All those potential timelines where you're successful, influential, abundant, healthy, and loving begin collapsing into your current experience. It's as if the universe is conspiring to bring you your highest good in every sector of your life. From your body, to your mind, to your health, to your spirit. In every way that you can imagine. You live an abundant life that is happy and exciting, traveling the world. You might notice how money begins flowing to you from unexpected sources. Perhaps a forgotten investment pays off, a new business opportunity presents itself, or your expertise is suddenly in high demand. These are not coincidences. They're signs of timeline convergence, where all your best possible outcomes begin manifesting in your current reality. And just as a river naturally finds its way to the ocean, your consciousness naturally gravitates toward experiences of greater abundance, joy, and fulfillment. You might find yourself making decisions with greater clarity, speaking with more authority, moving through the world with an unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you are aligned with your highest potential. Think about those moments when everything just clicked into place, when everything worked out better than you could ever have planned it. Those weren't just lucky coincidences, they were glimpses of your optimal timeline. Moments when you naturally align with your highest potential. And now, that alignment is becoming your constant reality. Focus in on this, holding this optimal timeline in your field. As this absorption deepens, you begin to notice how your energy levels increase, how your mind becomes sharper, how your natural charisma draws others toward you. Because in your optimal timeline, vibrant health and magnetic presence are your natural state of being. True romantic love is a fact of life. You might find yourself sleeping better, thinking more clearly, feeling more alive and vital with each passing day. And just as a master artist knows exactly which colors to blend, your unconscious mind knows exactly how to weave together the perfect circumstances, opportunities, and connections to create your ideal reality. It's happening already with every breath, every heartbeat, every moment, flowing into the next. Right now, through the guidance of my voice and the light coming in through the vibration of my voice into your ear, through your energy field. Right now, in this powerful moment, I call upon your subconscious and your superconscious mind to notice that you stand at the center point of all possibilities right now. Feel how this moment contains within it every potential, every possibility, every perfect outcome. As you focus your awareness here, you begin to sense the quantum field of infinite potential surrounding you. Like standing in the eye of a magnificent storm of possibility. And just as a compass naturally finds true north, your consciousness naturally aligns with your highest timeline. Feel that alignment happening now. As every cell in your body resonates with your optimal future. You might notice a subtle shift in the quality of the air around you. A slight change in the way the light plays across your awareness, as your reality begins its profound transformation. In your optimal timeline, wealth flows to you naturally and abundantly from multiple sources. Notice how your brilliant ideas attract incredible opportunities. Investment returns exceed your expectations. Large sums of money come to you easily and quickly. Business ventures flourish beyond your projections. New income streams appear seemingly out of nowhere, building upon each other in an endless spiral of abundance. Feel how it feels to check your bank account and smile at the ever-increasing numbers. Experience the joy of receiving unexpected payments, surprise bonuses, and lucrative opportunities. In this timeline, money flows to you easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. You might notice how your financial intuition becomes sharper, how you naturally recognize profitable experiences and opportunities that others miss. Perhaps you'll find yourself making decisions that lead to exponential growth as each success builds upon the last, creating an unstoppable momentum of prosperity. Imagine receiving notifications of payments. Payment after payment, deal after deal, success after success, opportunity after opportunity, free money. Feel the satisfaction of watching your wealth grow, not just linearly, but exponentially in this timeline. Your relationship with money transforms into one of easy partnership. Money is easy, coming to you out of thin air in large sums, with opulence, where abundance is your natural state of being. Now I want you to feel the incredible vitality flowing through every cell of your body. In your optimal timeline, your body naturally maintains perfect health and radiant energy. You can live as long as you wish, with no disease or sickness, no cancers, no genetic dysfunctions. Your body thrives. Notice how each breath fills you with more vitality, how each heartbeat pulses with renewed strength and vigor. Your nervous system, your endocrine system, your internal organs function perfectly. Experience how it feels to wake up each morning, feeling more energized than ever before. Your body naturally heals and rejuvenates itself, operating at peak performance. Any past health concerns fade away as your body aligns with its perfect state of well-being. You are at the optimal weight. You have the optimal blood pressure. You see brilliantly and hear perfectly. You feel passionately. Feel the strength in your muscles, the clarity in your body. You have a perfect body. The resilience in your immune system is amazing. Notice how people comment on your radiant glow, your boundless energy, your youthful vitality. In this timeline, vibrant health is your natural state. You eat the right foods, you drink the right amount of water, you take the right vitamins, you have an inner knowing. Because you come from your future with full resonance of the best choices that you can make for the absolute best timeline. and your body knows exactly how to maintain its optimal balance as you align the light of this timeline, and it becomes activated within you. This inner knowing guides your every move. You find yourself naturally craving foods that nourish you perfectly, enjoying exercise that strengthens you ideally, sleeping deeply in ways that rejuvenate you completely, making the right choices. Your body becomes a perfect expression of health and vitality, the healthiest life you've ever lived, a testament to the power of timeline optimization. You are in the flow of perfect health and wealth. Connect these two timelines together and feel their resonance, building a bridge between both and pulling them together. In your optimal timeline, true love flows into your life with perfect timing and exquisite grace. Feel how your heart opens to deeper connections, stronger bonds, more fulfilling relationships. Notice how you naturally attract beautiful people who recognize and appreciate your true value and beauty. Experience the joy of deep soul-level connections that enrich every aspect of your life. Whether with a romantic partner, a family member, or a close friend, your relationships become more authentic, more supportive, more alive with possibility. You open yourself to the most amazing, loving experiences. The excitement and passion of the unknown, of meeting someone beautiful, of meeting someone that resonates with you in every level. A heart-to-heart connection with your soulmate. Your greatest love possible in all the timelines. You feel yourself aligning with the timeline where you find the greatest love, and it works out perfectly for you. It may be a relationship that you're currently in that suddenly blossoms and strengthens, or it could be something even better. Whatever is better for you, whatever is the best and most optimal, flows into your life. Feel how your natural charisma draws others towards you, how your presence lights up every room you enter. You are magnetic. You are beautiful. You are powerful. And you have the most exquisite, passionate, loving, blissful experiences filled with love that you give and receive. In this timeline, you effortlessly attract your perfect match. Someone who complements your strengths, supports your dreams, and loves you completely for exactly who you are. You don't have to become someone else. You are the one they always wanted. Notice how your capacity for giving and receiving love expands exponentially. Every interaction becomes an opportunity for deeper connection. You vibrate with love, both romantic and unconditional. Every relationship is a chance for mutual growth and appreciation. Flow into a timeline where you have the most amazing romantic and relational loves, the best love that flows through your life. Just feel this love flowing into your timeline, joining you with the timeline of wealth and health in this moment. Notice how you're flowing into a timeline of true spiritual enlightenment, where you have evolved spiritually into a higher dimension of existence. Serving others, finding the love in each moment, and entering into a higher level of consciousness, into a fifth dimensional level of consciousness, where you can instantly manifest help others on every level, a level of spiritual expansion you've never experienced in any other life. All these aspects, wealth, health, love, spirituality, and magnetism, begin creating a powerful success spiral in your life. Each improvement in one area naturally enhances all others. This is not an empty success. This is the richest, most fulfilling success you can imagine. The opportunity to travel the world, to experience the most amazing things, meet the most incredible people, read the most incredible books, see the most amazing movies. Greater health gives you more energy to pursue opportunities. Increased wealth provides resources for better self-care. Deeper relationships support your growing influence. Everything compounds and accelerates. You always find yourself in the right place at the right time. Good things are constantly happening around you. You exist within a universe of good. Feel how this perfect integration creates an unstoppable momentum in your life. Past, present, and future align in perfect harmony as your optimal timeline becomes your living reality. Every cell in your body, every thought in your mind, every emotion in your heart aligns with this highest expression of your potential. And just as a river knows exactly how to flow to the ocean, your consciousness knows exactly how to maintain this perfect alignment. Each moment flows naturally into the next. Each success builds upon previous achievements. Each blessing multiplies into greater abundance. Notice how time flows differently now. How opportunities appear with perfect timing. How synchronicities become your natural way of life. In this optimal timeline, everything works together for your highest good. Everything is working to your advantage. Something wonderful is always happening for you. You're creating a life more magnificent than you could ever have imagined. This takes all the activations we've done in the past. If you've shared the activation space with me in any activation, and pulls them all together, every aspect of wealth, health, light activation, all together into a single timeline, you can feel them combining and joining together to create the most powerful timeline shift you could imagine. You flow out into your timeline and you can see your future and past. You flow out hundreds of years into your future at the end of your life. And you look back on your life and you've lived the most amazing life. Your family's around you and you're remembering the most amazing life you could have ever imagined. Every roadblock overcome, every obstacle surmounted, every single experience that you could live out is there. You have no regrets. You look back with absolute gratitude for the amazing life that you have lived, and not a single bit of it would you want to change. Feel this moment of absolute gratitude in your future as you look back on the optimal life, the greatest life you could have ever lived. Continue to feel how this perfect integration creates unstoppable momentum. It is undeniable. It is all powerful. It is amazing. You find yourself remembering future moments, giving that powerful presentation that changes hundreds of lives, receiving that unexpected payment that transforms your financial reality, experiencing that perfect moment of connection that deepens your most important relationships, cashing out on a huge investment, winning the lottery. Unbelievable experiences. Just as a quantum particle can exist in multiple states until observed, you've now collapsed all possible waves into your highest timeline. Feel how this timeline lock-in resonates through every cell of your body, every thought in your mind, every emotion in your heart, like a key clicking perfectly into a lock. Your consciousness has found its optimal alignment. Notice how people naturally turn to you for guidance, seeking your wisdom and insight. Notice how your star shines. In meetings, your words carry special weight. In conversations, others lean in to catch every word. Your presence elevates the energy of any room you enter. This magnetic quality grows stronger each day, drawing perfect opportunities and connections into your energy field. You find yourself being invited to speak at events, leading projects, called upon to share your unique perspective. Your thoughts and ideas spread virally, touching lives in ways you never imagined possible. Even if you choose to do it from the shadows, you will influence through your very thought, telepathically. Each person you influence becomes a beacon of transformation in their own right, creating a ripple effect of positive change throughout the world. As you move through your days, you will notice signs confirming your timeline lock-in. It's the way the opportunities will seem to come to you as anticipated, arriving perfectly timed. Every wonderful thing that happens is a reminder that you are on that timeline. Solutions will appear before problems fully materialize. Resources and support will show up exactly when required. This will continue to amaze you. Feel how maintaining this timeline alignment becomes as natural as breathing. Your intuition is growing sharper, your decisions more aligned, your energy centers opened, your actions more effective. Like a master surfer riding the perfect wave, you move through life with grace and precision, always in the right place at the right time, learning the right lessons in the easiest and best possible way, expanding spiritually, but living life to your fullest, joyfully. Your consciousness has now fully integrated this optimal timeline. Every choice you make, every action you take, naturally reinforces this highest path. It's as if the universe itself conspires to support your continued expansion, growth, and success. Just as a hologram contains the whole image in each of its parts, every moment now contains the fullness of your perfected timeline. Each breath reinforces this alignment. Each heartbeat strengthens this resonance. Each thought amplifies this perfect integration. Every time you look in the mirror, you are reminded that you have already shifted into this perfect timeline. The fascinating thing about this quantum reality is how it builds upon itself, creating ever-expanding spirals of possibility. And as you continue moving forward in this optimal timeline, you'll find each success naturally leading to greater opportunities, each moment filled with possibility, each achievement opening doors to larger levels of prosperity, each blessing multiplying into greater and greater levels of abundance and health and love in every way, shape, and form. Now, in this moment, I am speaking directly to your subconscious mind, reaching down below the conscious mind, into your subconscious mind, the aspect that knows, the aware part of you, beyond the veil. And I call upon you to take these statements and declare them internally, changing your very code. Resonate with these statements, become these statements, allow them to reprogram your subconscious mind, change your belief system, aligning you to this perfect timeline. Say this with me. I am now perfectly aligned with my optimal timeline. Every breath draws me deeper into my highest potential. I naturally attract perfect outcomes in all situations. My consciousness resonates with infinite possibility. Every moment brings me closer to my perfect reality. Money flows to me easily and quickly in increasing quantities. My body naturally maintains perfect health and vitality. Perfect relationships manifest in divine timing. My words carry power and transform lives. Everything I touch transforms into success. My optimal timeline is now locked in permanently. Each moment confirms my perfect alignment. I attract wealth from multiple sources on a continuous basis. Every cell in my body vibrates with radiant energy. My capacity for love expands infinitely. My influence grows exponentially. I naturally attract perfect opportunities. I naturally maintain my highest timeline. All possibilities collapse into my perfect reality. I'm a natural magnet for prosperity and abundance. My body knows exactly how to heal and rejuvenate. My heart opens to greater love and connection. My ideas spread virally, touching countless lives. Every action I take multiplies my success. Every breath strengthens my timeline integration. My perfect future naturally unfolds before me. In this moment, your optimal timeline is activated. In conjunction with all the activations we've done so far, this takes them, ties them together, and amplifies all of them into something even greater. As we approach this powerful moment of completion, you notice how all the timelines of success, abundance, fulfillment, enlightenment are converging into your present experience, like streams flowing inevitably toward the ocean. All your highest possibilities merge into this perfect now. Feel the momentum you've built, the unstoppable force of positive change flowing through your reality. Each success spawns greater achievements. Each blessing multiplies into greater abundance. Each connection opens doors to broader influence. This is the compound effect in action, growing stronger with each passing moment. Step forward into your tomorrow, next week, next month. Notice how each future movement confirms your perfect alignment. See yourself receiving that perfect phone call that changes everything. Feel the joy of watching those bank account numbers growing exponentially. Experience the true bliss of that perfect relationship, the love you feel, the joy and excitement. Feel that radiant health, your body feeling so good. Your optimal timeline now unfolds with perfect precision. Every choice you make amplifies your success. Every action you take multiplies your influence. Every breath you take strengthens this alignment. It's as if the universe itself conspires to exceed your highest expectations. And the fascinating thing about timeline shifting is how it continues evolving, expanding, growing, even after our time together ends. You might find yourself noticing signs of transformation in unexpected moments. A chance meeting that leads to an incredible opportunity, a random idea that becomes your next breakthrough, a simple decision that opens doors you never imagined possible. Each night as you sleep, your consciousness will integrate these changes more deeply. Each morning as you wake, you step into an even higher expression of your potential. Your optimal timeline continues unfolding in ways that will surprise and delight you, bringing experiences even more magnificent than you could imagine. And in those moments, when you notice how far you've come, when you're celebrating another achievement, receiving another blessing, touching another life, you might remember this moment, this video, this powerful transformation, which you activated now. Remember how it all began here with a simple choice to align with your highest timeline. The energy of this activation continues flowing through your reality, growing stronger with each passing day. Every success creates greater momentum. Every achievement builds stronger foundations. Every blessing multiplies into greater abundance. This is just the beginning of your extraordinary journey. Your consciousness knows exactly how to maintain this perfect alignment. Your optimal timeline now unfolds naturally, inevitably, magnificently. All that's left is to watch it in wonder as your perfect future becomes your living reality. One miraculous moment at a time, your greatest timeline has now been activated. Welcome to the Reality Revolution.